What if oceans disappeared tomorrow? Would humanity survive at all? Every breath you take depends on healthy living oceans worldwide today. Yet most people ignore the silent crisis unfolding beneath waves. Imagine oceans turning lifeless, destroying balance of entire planetary systems. Have you ever wondered how deep oceans regulate Earth's climate? Scientists warn marine ecosystems collapsing faster than we ever expected. Coral reefs are dying, taking thousands of species with them. Plastic pollution silently invades every corner of ocean depths today. This crisis affects food chains, economies, and global weather patterns. But few realize how urgent ocean protection truly has become. Right now, marine life faces unprecedented threats from human activity. Fishing overexploitation pushes entire species toward irreversible extinction risks. Climate change accelerates ocean warming, disrupting fragile underwater ecosystems. Sea levels rise, threatening coastal cities and millions worldwide. Without intervention, ocean degradation will reshape human civilization forever. Yet hope remains if collective action begins immediately across nations. You might feel small against such massive global environmental challenges, but individual actions collectively create powerful waves of transformation globally. Every bottle recycled prevents harmful pollution entering marine ecosystems today. Simple choices at home directly influence ocean health more than expected. Microplastics now appear inside fish we consume at dinner tables. This invisible threat enters bodies through contaminated marine food chains. Industrial waste continues pouring into oceans without proper global regulation. Illegal dumping accelerates destruction of fragile coral reef habitats worldwide. We must rethink how humanity interacts with Earth's largest ecosystem. Education plays a crucial role in ocean conservation awareness globally. Communities near coastlines already experience devastating environmental transformations daily. These changes affect livelihoods, culture, and long-term economic stability. Marine biodiversity loss reduces Earth's resilience against climate disasters. Protecting oceans means protecting future generations and planetary survival. Researchers dedicate decades studying ocean patterns and environmental shifts. Their findings reveal alarming trends requiring immediate global response. Still, political action often lags behind scientific evidence presented. Corporate responsibility must increase to reduce marine environmental damage. Consumers also hold power through everyday purchasing decisions made. Sustainable seafood choices help preserve marine populations for future. Ocean conservation requires global unity beyond borders and politics. International agreements must strengthen protections for vulnerable marine habitats. Technology now helps track pollution and monitor ocean ecosystems. Satellite systems reveal changes in sea temperatures and currents. Innovative solutions are emerging to clean plastic waste oceans. However, prevention remains more effective than post-damage restoration efforts. Ocean acidification threatens shell-forming species and entire food webs. This chemical imbalance disrupts life cycles of countless organisms. Without urgent action, marine ecosystems may collapse beyond recovery. Yet inspiring stories show humans reversing local ocean damage. Marine protected areas demonstrate positive results when properly enforced. Restoration projects revive coral reefs and fish populations successfully. Youth activists increasingly demand stronger environmental policies worldwide. Their voices inspire governments to reconsider environmental priorities quickly. Public awareness campaigns shift behavior toward sustainable ocean use. Media plays a central role in spreading conservation knowledge globally. Scientific education empowers people to protect marine environments effectively. Local fishing communities adopt eco-friendly practices, preserving resources. Traditional knowledge often aligns with modern conservation strategies. Economic incentives encourage businesses to reduce harmful ocean pollution significantly. Plastic alternatives are becoming more accessible and affordable globally. Cities implement waste management systems, reducing marine contamination levels. Storm runoff carries toxins from land into ocean waters. Deforestation indirectly impacts ocean ecosystems through river sediment flows. Global cooperation remains essential for protecting shared marine resources. Without coordination, conservation efforts lose effectiveness across borders. Close your eyes and imagine a child standing on a polluted beach. The waves once clear are now filled with floating plastic debris. That child asks why the ocean looks so different today. A fisherman nearby remembers waters once full of abundant fish. Now his nets return nearly empty after long, exhausting nights. Entire coastal communities are struggling to survive declining marine resources. These are not future predictions, but present realities worldwide today. You may think oceans are far away from your daily life, but every meal containing seafood connects you directly to oceans. Every product wrapped in plastic eventually impacts marine ecosystems. A young diver once explored vibrant coral reefs filled with life. Years later, he returned to find gray, lifeless underwater landscapes. He described the transformation as heartbreaking beyond simple explanation. Scientists confirmed coral reefs are disappearing at alarming global rates. This loss destroys habitats supporting nearly 25% marine species. Such ecosystems are often called rainforests of the ocean world. Their destruction means collapse of entire underwater food chains. Many tourists now witness bleached reefs instead of colorful ecosystems. This change reflects rising ocean temperatures across the globe. Even slight temperature shifts can devastate sensitive marine life. In coastal villages, women walk further distances for seafood daily. Children learn fishing techniques earlier due to resource scarcity. These communities depend entirely on ocean health for survival. When oceans suffer, human livelihoods suffer equally without exception. Yet awareness in urban areas remains surprisingly low still. Many people discard plastic without thinking about its journey. That plastic often ends up drifting in massive ocean gyres. There, it breaks into microplastics consumed by marine organisms. Those organisms are later eaten by larger fish species. Eventually, these toxins return to human dinner plates unknowingly. A single plastic bottle can take centuries to decompose, but its impact begins harming marine life immediately after disposal. Sea turtles often mistake plastic bags for jellyfish prey. This tragic confusion leads to injury or slow death. Birds feed plastic pieces to their hungry offspring unknowingly. Entire populations are affected by this invisible pollution crisis. Researchers document increasing cases of marine animals with stomach plastic. These findings paint a disturbing picture of ocean health decline. Still, hope exists through education and behavioral change initiatives. Communities adopting zero-waste lifestyles show measurable environmental improvements quickly. One coastal town reduced plastic waste by over 50%. They achieved this through strict regulation and public cooperation. Local schools integrated ocean conservation into daily learning programs. Children became powerful advocates for cleaner beaches and waters. Their enthusiasm influenced parents to change household consumption habits. This ripple effect spread throughout the entire community system. Similar transformations are happening in multiple regions around the world. Success stories prove that change is absolutely possible everywhere. However, scaling these solutions requires global collaboration and commitment. Without unity, isolated efforts cannot solve global ocean crisis. A marine biologist once spent decades studying whale migrations patterns. She noticed changes in routes due to warming oceans. These changes affect feeding grounds and breeding success rates. Entire species survival depends on stable ocean conditions. Even subtle disruptions can trigger long-term ecological consequences. Her research emphasizes urgency of immediate conservation actions globally. Governments slowly begin recognizing importance of ocean protection laws, but enforcement remains inconsistent across different regions worldwide. Activists continue pushing for stronger marine protection policies everywhere. Their efforts highlight growing global awareness of ocean issues. Social media campaigns now spread conservation messages rapidly worldwide. Millions of people engage with environmental content daily online. This digital awareness movement creates powerful collective momentum. Individuals start questioning their own environmental footprint seriously. Small lifestyle changes begin making measurable environmental differences. Reduced plastic usage becomes a growing global trend. Sustainable brands gain popularity among environmentally conscious consumers. Change is happening. Now here is something most people never fully understand. The ocean is not separate from human survival system. It is actually the foundation of Earth's life support. Every second breath you take comes from ocean oxygen. Tiny marine plants produce more oxygen than all forests combined. This hidden fact completely changes how we see oceans. We often think forests are lungs of the planet, but oceans are actually the true breathing engine of Earth. Without oceans, atmospheric balance would collapse within short time. Carbon emissions we produce are largely absorbed by oceans. Oceans are silently buffering humanity from extreme climate collapse. This means damage to oceans directly increases global instability. The more we pollute, the weaker this buffer becomes. That shift is already happening faster than scientists predicted. Ocean warming is not just environmental issue, but survival issue. Here is the twist few people are prepared for. The ocean remembers everything humanity has ever released into it. Pollution does not disappear. It transforms and circulates endlessly. That means today's actions shape tomorrow's ocean reality itself. Microplastics are now embedded in deepest ocean trenches today. Even Arctic ice contains traces of human pollution now. This revelation should completely change how you behave daily. The real problem is not only plastic waste alone. It is how entire systems produce and consume waste. Consumption habits in cities directly impact distant ocean ecosystems. Every purchase choice carries invisible environmental consequences downstream today. The twist is, responsibility does not stop at recycling. It starts much earlier at production and consumption levels. Industries respond directly to consumer demand patterns worldwide today. So your lifestyle quietly shapes ocean conditions every day. Even digital behavior contributes indirectly to ocean energy use. Data centers consume massive electricity, impacting global warming trends. Warmer oceans intensify storms and disrupt marine ecosystems severely. This chain reaction connects everything in unexpected ways together. You are not separate from ocean systems at all. You are already part of its living network right now. That realization changes everything about responsibility and action itself. Ocean protection is actually self-protection for humanity itself, always. Scientists now call oceans Earth's most critical life system, yet society treats them like infinite dumping grounds today. That contradiction is what drives current environmental crisis globally. The twist is solutions already exist and are proven. What is missing is consistent global implementation effort today. Some countries have already reversed coastal pollution successfully now. Their secret is strict regulation and public participation combined. When people understand oceans, behavior changes very quickly indeed. Education becomes the strongest tool for long-term change globally. The deeper insight is awareness precedes all transformation always. Without awareness, action becomes inconsistent and ineffective worldwide today. Awareness turns passive individuals into active environmental protectors globally. The ocean crisis is also a consciousness crisis today. People must rethink their relationship with natural systems entirely. The final twist is hope depends on collective awareness. Not technology alone, but human mindset shift matters most. Every individual carries power to influence ocean outcomes directly. That influence multiplies when shared across communities globally today. The future ocean depends on choices made right now. We still have time to reverse certain damages partially, but that time window is shrinking faster every year. Delay will make restoration far more difficult and expensive. The hidden truth is oceans are asking for balance. They do not need saving as much as respect. Respect means changing habits before systems reach collapse point. The most powerful action is reducing harm at source. Cleanup is important, but prevention is far more powerful. Every decision either protects oceans or weakens them further. There is no neutral position in this global issue. Even silence or inaction contributes to ongoing degradation today. The ocean does not wait for human convenience anymore. It responds to every action we take collectively now. This is the turning point humanity must recognize fully. Either we change course or face irreversible consequences soon. The choice is not optional, but absolutely necessary today.